In a quiet, unassuming apartment building on Elm Street, there was a room that tenants whispered about in hushed tones. Apartment 13. The previous occupant had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only a cryptic note that said, "They're coming for me." Sarah, a curious and fearless young woman, moved into apartment 13, determined to solve the mystery. She dismissed the chilling stories about the place, convinced they were nothing more than urban legends. One moonless night, as Sarah lay in bed, an eerie chill swept through the room despite the windows being closed. Goosebumps formed on her skin, and an unsettling presence hung in the air. Sarah, however, attributed it to her overactive imagination and tried to shake off the feeling. Over the next few weeks, strange occurrences became a daily norm. Objects moved on their own, whispers echoed in the hallways, and shadows danced in the corner of her eye. Sarah's determination to uncover the truth only grew stronger. One evening, she found an old diary hidden beneath a loose floorboard. Its pages were filled with desperate, frantic entries from the previous tenant. They spoke of a demon that haunted the apartment, a malevolent entity that fed on the fears and anguish of its victims. Sarah scoffed at the idea of a demon but couldn't deny the mouthing evidence. The entity, once a mere presence, had grown more malevolent, and its whispers became louder and more sinister. It seemed to know her deepest fears and used them against her. One night, the entity revealed itself to her. It emerged from the shadows, a grotesque, twisted figure with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce her very soul. It spoke to her, using voices of the dead and promises of eternal torment. Sarah couldn't deny it any longer. She was face to face with a demon. Panic surged through her veins, but she remembered the diary and its warnings. She needed to confront her fear to escape this nightmare. With sheer determination, Sarah stared the demon down, refusing to let it feed on her fear. As her courage grew, the entity wailed and screeched in agony, retreating back into the darkness from whence it came. It couldn't bear the light of her bravery. Sarah knew she couldn't stay in apartment 13 any longer. With the demon vanished, it was time to leave. She left the diary behind, hoping that someday another brave soul would read its pages and learn to face their fears as she had. As she closed the door to apartment 13 one final time, she couldn't help but glance back, wondering if the demon still lurked in the shadows. The memory of her encounter haunted her, but it was a haunting she had conquered. Your likes on our posts inspire us to keep creating great content that you'll love. Leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting updates. Don't forget to share with your friends, so they can join the fun too.